Warning: this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Oh man, it turns out that Rascal was a hero. I just couldn't see it. That was the big delay for.
God damn it!
That was the bottom host.
God, I hate you. I really
Hate me for what? I'll just sing.
Yeah, you literally just said it was a quote. Would you like to tell us what the quote's from, Austin?
Nah, I prefer not to.
God damn. This is of all the things I really didn't expect to hear that. It really just threw me for a fucking loop. But yeah, I mean,
it's a good quote.
Yeah, it's a good quote. You're right. It is a good quote. But I really don't know how to continue. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to continue this at all. I've literally tried, but nothing's coming to mind. I think it was just like, I think it was literally good as is. I think it's just fine right there. But the thing is, now we can't segue. I don't know how to go forward with this at all.
Oh man, I'm eating my dinner. I can't segue right now. You know.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's bad. I was gonna say it was like, let's chow down into this episode. It was gonna be so. No, we're not doing that. Jesus, how do you do segues? Hold on, I'm about to look up how to do segues.
What do you mean this?
I'm actually kind of transition. Hold on, how to do segues? Where's the G? Oh my god, how to do segues? This is too much learning. Okay. Anyway, we're here with the new episode of King-Ohger. Okay. I literally don't know.
Hey, it's this week's episode. Hey, it's episode 42. The Secret of King Rcules. Part 2.
This is part 4, right? Or is it more like part 3.5?
Oh man.
Because the thing is, they had 3 episodes of the Secret of Rascal, and so
but they man, that's the worst part. After that, they released an edited version of the Secret of King Rcules. That was the worst. That's the biggest crime.
Wait, of all 3 of them together, or what?
Yeah.
Of course.
With no extra bits. All they did was edit out the continuation, the last time bit, right, and that's it. They edited.
Why didn't they just do that to begin with? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Why didn't they do that?
They really needed people to be watching on the Toei Tokusatsu fan club, all right? You understand? They're desperate. You know, they need the viewership.
They could be a little less desperate and just put the episode together as is and maybe put it in the main line or something like that. Because literally, adding one episode, I doubt is gonna change much. At least in terms of like how many, in terms of the viewership. I mean, they could extend like the release date by like maybe a week for like Boom Boom Ohger. I think it's called what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Boom. Oh man, I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna save that, right?
Well, I might as well bring it up now.
Shit. Oh man, are you aware of everything about it already?
Not of everything. I did see the leaks for like the Rangers that were coming out.
Oh, okay, so you know that.
Yeah.
They released the show poster for it.
Oh, did they? Do you have it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck. Oh boy. Man. So you know, I always talk about how Kamen Rider and Sentai are made for a Japanese audience, for people that lives in Japan. Man, this is the most shit made for people that live in Japan I've ever seen. Is that made for us stupid Westerners, right?
I mean, the only thing I can say about it right now until you show me that poster is I'm not a fan of the suits. I think it's just mainly the helmets.
It gets worse.
No way are they saying that in the poster. I'm not gonna. Okay, so at least to look on a positive note, I don't dislike the car.
Also, someone dug into that car in the poster, right? There were only 30 of those cars made, by the way, just to let you know.
Whoa! Oh my! Oh
I
my
read
God!
that car that they're using for the show is like
Uh-huh.
some type of vintage sports car.
Jeez, I mean, it looks real good. Like, I do
Like
not
like
dislike
like
that
like
car.
this is not like a stupid tokusatsu car, you know, that they made, right? That they made as a prop. This is like an actual car
So they're
that
using an
exists.
actual vintage car in their show.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the
God.
post it. I remember reading about it. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Y- Yeah, yeah. But honestly, like, are those sneakers or something that they're wearing at the bottom
Yeah,
of
they
their
have
feet?
sneakers. Oh yeah. Oh man, man. So that was the thing, right?
Oh,
That was the thing when I saw. I didn't. I wasn't mad at the at the suit or the
uh-huh.
helmets, right? I was mad
Right.
at the shoes. I was mad.
Yeah, no.
That's where
I
I
can
drew the
see
line, by
why.
the way. Okay, never mind. I was miscorrect. It's like there's like 1,000 of them or some shit.
That's still very,
Yeah, that's still
very
insane.
limited.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Especially if it was like 30, if like, to be honest with you, if it was like only 30 cars made, I'd be like, that is the most insane shit to do. But I mean, 1,000, that's still pretty fucking rare. So,
Last production was made in 2022.
20,
But
last
this car was
production
only
was
made from 2018 to 2022. That's crazy.
only less than 1,000 between that time period of 2018 and, oh my god. That's fucking wild. Mitsuoka Rockstar.
Is there a Wikipedia? Hey, are you looking up this car as well?
Yeah, 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 actually.
All right, good. Once you find the Wikipedia page, link it to me so then we can fucking read this shit. Read this shit
Okay.
and figure it out together.
Alright, hold on. I am pasting it right now.
All right, let's. Oh wait, oh man, this thing has its own Wikipedia page. It's a retro. Man, this car is crazy. Wait. Huh.
Reservations were accepted 2 days later after its announcement. Produced by remodeling the fourth generation Mazda. Of course, Mazda. Main
Let's see. So first they made, okay. Originally they made 200 units. Okay. Originally they made 200 units.
already sold out
Okay.
150 by the time of its announcement.
All right. And then they did 50 more units in 2019, and then and then 75 more units in 2020 and 2021. Wait, that's crazy.
Wait, so 200 sold
Initial.
out, right? Initial. Then they made 50 more in 2019 and then 75. Wait, hold on. How much is that off the top? 200, 250. Go, what? Wow. Okay, so that's what 325? Only 325 cars? Am I getting that right?
I think so. Wait.
It was in 2020. Yeah, so after that, 75 units in 2020 and
How many
2021.
made? Man, this is stuff we should be saving for. This is stuff we should be saving for when we do the Bond Boonger video. You know, right?
Look, it's too late now.
This is actually the most. This is actually the most off tangent we could have gone about this. Especially the worst was we're doing in this episode, which I think is probably one of the best episodes of King-Ohger, right? Like if this was like a
We're
shit,
doing all
if this
this,
was
we're talking about
like the King-Ohger episode from 2 weeks ago, where we had a little 10 minutes of unneeded fluff, I would have been mad about us going on this little bit right now. But the fact is, in this episode, with the Rasco episode, where we learn everything about Rasco and the show's actual plot, it's insane. Right?
Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna lie though. I actually gone onto their actual website, Mitsuoka Motor, to look up at the
Mm-hmm.
Rockstar. Honestly, it looks pretty legit. Like the thing is, if I had the
Oh,
money for it, I probably would get this car. Like I'm not gonna lie, it looks
oh,
pretty
like
fucking good.
you look at the actual car. I'm still reading about the
Yeah, yeah,
Wikipedia
they have
page.
some shots of the interior and everything. They look pretty good. I don't know if you want to look
Oh,
at it
there's
or
a
anything.
YouTube
I'll
video.
just
You can
paste it.
watch the YouTube video about it. Ooh, there's a
The
YouTube video.
YouTube
Wait.
video? Really?
Yeah. It's on their webpage. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I just skipped it. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, it's not opening for me here. Why isn't that opening for? Yeah, okay. Oh, you posted it. Cool. Because it was not opening
Okay,
for
yeah.
me on the site.
Okay, well, while you do that, hey,
Yeah,
let's talk about this
that's a sick fucking car.
let's talk about this week's episode. Hey, the Secret of King Rcules. I don't know if I've done this segue or not. For
I
this episode.
really don't know either.
I really don't know either. I don't care anymore. But hey, this episode is really. Hey, short story short, we can end this episode like right now and say episode was amazing. Actually, hey, you know what? 11 out of 10. All right.
Yeah, actually, yeah, for sure. I do agree with that 100%.
11 out of 10 episode. You know, hey, and going back to what I'm saying, hey, I was wrong, you know, right? Roscoe really just wasn't here. I just couldn't see it, you know, right?
Okay, we went full circle. We went full circle.
We can literally end the recording right now for the audience. You actually do not have to listen to whatever the fuck me and William says for the next 20 to 30 minutes. You know, we're just gonna talk more about the
Rockstar, about the
Mitsuoka Motors Rockstar. You know.
Yeah, for sure. We could just spend the rest of our time talking about how sick this fucking car is. Holy shit.
Yeah, but anyway, but hey, boy, man, Rascal was insane. Also, by the way, this episode, hey, so as you know, I love good camera work, you know. I love it when a show does good camera work, does good shot. Holy shit. This episode, there is an insanely good shot at the beginning of this episode, by the way. When Rascal and Gira transform, right? They do like, here's both half of their helmets, you know, right? Showing out how like the brothers are finally united. But then the camera pans out, right? And it shows that, oh, nope, this was all the same frame, by the way.
Oh yeah, for
shit.
sure. Yeah,
I
it's
love
really
that
good.
shit.
It's really good.
It's a really good shot.
Yeah, but I mean, episode begins with Rascal's like, "Hey, I'm actually a good guy. I just basically went the Babowski route. That's but like hardcore the Babowski route, honestly."
Oh yeah, but I have been playing the highest amount of chess. You know, you guys were playing chess. I was playing Monopoly. You know.
I was finished with my chess game, and now I'm winning at Monopoly. What are you losers doing, huh? Still fighting the immortal king?
Yo, you guys are playing checkers? I'm playing Monopoly, you know, right?
Checkers? Did he bother with chess? They just went to checkers?
Okay. Man, I honestly thought that the way that this episode, or at least the opening, like we weren't gonna get a traditional opening this episode, right?
Oh yeah, especially because
I thought they were just gonna be more interspliced footage of like I think this episode, all this opening bit was just be like the regular cast announcement, right? While just being cut to their fight. Like holy shit, right?
Yeah.
I think that would have been way fine. Like we really did not need this need the actual opening credits, right? Outside of the
because they've done it
basic...
beforehand where they just like basically just said, oh, title, and then we move on. Like they could have just done that. Mm-hmm. But I suspect they're probably gonna, like, honestly, with how like the twists get on with these episodes and everything, there's probably gonna be a lot more like probably something even bigger going on, especially because it doesn't feel like it feels sort of resolved, but also not really because of what happens at the end. But I guess we'll discuss that when we get to it. But I mean, hold on, where are we in this? Because basically Rascal and Gira are now like on the same side, and then there's like this brief conversation with like Babowski and Suzume, where basically he just calls calls the rest of us. He's like, "Hey, you guys coming over or something?" And then they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna come over to kick your butt." It's like, "Oh yeah, while you're here, let me just go ahead and like just explain to you the backstory of what everything is going on."
What has been going on this entire time, you know, right? Yeah. Apparently Doug Dimabug has been here on the planet for way longer than everyone thought. Right? Like he didn't show up.
Because the thing is, he explained in at least, I think it was like 2 episodes ago, or probably the previous episode, I don't quite remember, where Doug Dimabug basically said, "Oh yeah, I mean the first king of Shogaden was basically my lackey. I was just taking my time with cleaning all this shit up and everything, you know." Because now it's basically become clear. I mean, it's been clear from the get-go, I suppose. But burp coming. But yeah, sorry. It was a burp. I thought it was a burp. It didn't turn out to be a burp. I hit my body. Anyway, but he was basically there to cause the fear of the gods. It's very clearly shown once he has all the bugs just basically flying everywhere, where he's just kind of like treating Rascal like a a stool or something, in the meantime.
Right,
Basically
yeah.
saying,
And then we find out he's the one that killed their. He's also the one that killed their. That killed the parents too, right?
yeah, because he says like, hey man, I need you to be better than your father. You see, if you do better, then you won't have to die like him, die like a dog, that kind of thing. But
Right.
God, I swear to God, I was gonna go somewhere with that.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I mean, basically at that point, basically, Rascal's saying, oh yeah, at that moment, when he basically said, yeah, just do my, go
Yeah,
go
do
go
my.
go make enemies. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, you know
Hey,
what,
hey,
I
create the
will
race
make
war.
enemies.
I love me. I love. Yeah, go do the race war for me. Right.
Yeah. It's like, look, it's 7 o'clock. I just got back from work. I want my racism here right now as I eat my TV dinner. Basically, how it's going with this.
Dude, this fucking dumb fucking eats TV dinner. What do you think? Hold on. What TV dinner do you think Rascal likes? Do you think is it called is it called Hungry Joe? Is that what it's called? Or
I
Hungry
think
Man? What's it
it's
called?
the Hungry Man. Yeah. I mean, there's
Oh man,
Hungry Man, Stouffer's,
oh man, do you think Rascal's
Mary
a hungry
Colander or something
man?
like that. He just eats a whole Hungry Man while he's
Oh man, well,
watching
what hungry
TV.
man do you think? I'm looking at hungry men's right now. Listen, we got a boneless fried chicken, Kentucky
Trash.
fried chicken,
Trash.
Salisbury steak,
Okay.
uh, carved white meat turkey chicken.
Okay.
There's the hungry breakfast. Wait, that's the
Flatbread.
exact same thing. Wait. Oh, there's the
I
beer battered chicken.
haven't tried it.
Oh, okay.
Look,
How many fucking TV dinners?
when I had to eat a lot of these when I was back at school. Okay, so
Oh man, that
I,
actually is
I
really fucking sad if you had to eat nothing but
okay. Well,
TV
I should
dinners.
probably
So my.
specify. college. So
Oh man, that's really sad if you had to eat
Okay,
nothing
are
but
you
TV.
okay? You're telling me you haven't had like you weren't strapped for cash in some way, shape, or form, and you had to deal with only eating like instant ramen or something like that, dude?
Eat nothing but TV? No, don't you remember? During my entire time, all I did was eat hot dogs and right for entire bit.
That's like the equivalent though. That's like the equivalent. Like Hungry Man's is basically substantially better or something. Okay,
Oh no, hey,
at
hey,
least.
hey, shut the fuck up. You leave my hot dogs alone, all right? I'm not going over this again about my fucking
Then
hot
you
dog.
then
About my
then you
hot
leave
dog.
my Hungry Man alone, okay?
Yeah,
They
hey, shut the
saved me.
fuck up.
They
No,
saved me during college, man. That Hungry Man saved me from starvation. He hungered so nobody else would, Austin.
He hungered so all his fellow men can eat.
Yes, exactly.
I hate
I
this.
don't. We're being more unhinged by the second,
Yeah,
Austin. I don't know
I
how it's
actually hate
happening.
this so much. Holy shit. I fucking hate this so much. Oh my
Anyway,
god.
we
But
have to
yeah,
get back on track.
Rascal has been playing this shit for 17 years now, I believe, or something like that, right?
Yeah, 17 straight fucking years, dude. And
Yeah.
so like he's basically like, yeah, I'm gonna go the Babowski route, basically be hardcore and actually do evil shit so that the evil guy can believe me, so I can strike him down in his last moment. Um, which is basically what happens. I mean, some parts of it, which is kind of like the only issue I take with it, but even then it's not a big issue because it's like Rascal's perspective of things, but like it does sort of quote major quotes here, sort of um is a clip show. A little bit, because the thing is, we do get take a look back at previous scenes when Rascal was
Mm-hmm.
basically in season one, where he's basically saying like, "Oh yeah, I was doing all this shit, but I never really planned for Gira, by the way." And so
Yeah,
him
boy.
being able to do this shit really fucked with me. But I also,
Yeah, I also the only thing I was confused about how his plan of using King-Ohger Zero, right, was gonna defeat Rascal. I mean,
um,
defeat Doug
Doug
Dimblebug,
Dimblebug. Because the thing
right?
is, he's just like he doesn't like because it's very clear at this point, like for a lot of stuff that he has to do, he kind of makes it up as he goes along because he kind of has to because of Gira. And so like without Gira in the picture, he originally had the scientists make something that like fucking the shoe gods, like something that wouldn't fall under the command of Doug Dimmelbug. Like we've seen before, like the shoe gods did fall under his control when they were attacking I believe it was the previous episode when they were attacking all of Sugar Dam. And so he's like, what the fuck is he's like sorry, I'm thinking about the last episode. But Rascal is basically like, okay, so he can control them. I just need to make something that he can control, and hopefully, hope beyond hope, that I will be enough to defeat him. That kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you know, Gira comes in and basically fucks everything up by just basically
he's like,
being Gira.
Look, it's my bit, you know. Look, what do you mean? I'm gonna be the tyrant king. Ha 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 ha! Look at me. Look how exciting I am. You know, right?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Look how special I am. You know, right?
Yeah. And so, I mean, basically because, ooh, excuse me. But basically because Gira is just like, you know what? I'm kind of immortal too. I'm something of an immortal myself, and so he's basically is able to do shit that Rascal can't. And so, you know, we get, you know, scenes of that interspliced with some of the fighting and everything, where Gira and like Rascal are, you know, fighting against Doug Demabug, and, you know, making a good show for it at least, especially with Rascal almost, you know, getting the kill on him at several points. But you think a sword, you know, just a real quick off tangent, but you think an immortal killing sword would kind of immediately kill the immortal right from the get-go.
I mean, I think it takes away his immortalness. Right?
No, I mean the thing is, it's just like they didn't really imply anything or say anything to that effect.
I think it's the sword can damage him, and that's it, right?
Yeah, I mean the thing is,
bit.
it's just a small nitpick. Honestly, we do need to have a fight going on while we're learning about the backstory of Rascal and everything, which is fine and fair to me. I just kind of like, you think for something called an immortal killing blade that it would kill the immortal from the get-go, but yeah, it's fine. Like, honestly, the fight's pretty much worth it. Because they're having this whole fight, and Rascal's just explaining, like, oh, but, you know, once Gira came along, what I really wanted to do from then on was to make it so that Gira would be, basically, make him stronger. Because at every turn, whatever Rascal does, Gira is just able to just stop it like that. And so he's like, he basically places his bets on Gira at that point, and starts basically he's basically hazing his little brother is the way I have to think about it at this point. He's hazing his little brother. So that way he's like, look, this is just tough love. This will make you stronger, as he dunks his brother's head in a goddamn toilet. It's basically how it goes here.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you know, we get more stuff. We actually get some important stuff, because we go back to Babowski, where he's basically explaining, oh yeah, by the way, I meant to use Rascal, but Rascal ended up using me, and also I'm gonna explain this because of the wedding. And so you get like that scene with Suzume and Babowski after the wedding. And so, you know, that big old stone. And this is the thing I didn't think, I don't remember if it was brought in the mainline show. But
no, I think the bit about this wedding, right, where we see Suzume and Bobowski is all new. I think this is actually new, right?
Oh no, yeah. No, that I know is all new, right? I'm talking about like the little how the stone or her wedding ring basically had a message in it, you know, that kind of thing. Because the thing is, I know that was a thing where they hit a message in a gem, and like I believe it was the Secret of Rascal. Right? But I don't know if they brought it into the mainline series, is the thing.
No, I think that was only a King Rascal bit. I think that's an element that they took from that special and they brought it back in over here.
Okay, yeah. But if anything, I just want to say I'm glad they didn't forget that was a thing, and they basically used that to kind of explain with what was going on with Suzume. Because like the thing is, you originally think that she was all for helping out her brother and everything, but no, she's also very much helping about helping out Rascal, especially because she learned what his true intentions were at some point. I'm assuming it's potentially at the moment when she got the ring. I don't know. It's what it implies, if anything.
Right.
You know. But yeah, I mean, we have that again. We're getting a lot of explanation as to why characters did certain things in previous episodes, which is again very much appreciated. I really do like the fact that we're getting new perspective on things. It really does, especially with this episode. A lot of things gets turned on its head after.
Yeah, a lot
of
of stuff gets revealed, right? About what's been going on, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you also learn like again we kind of go back to more of a clip show with Rascal and everything, where he's just basically explaining, oh yeah, I knew there was a spy, I just didn't know who the fuck it was. And then, during this whole war with the Bugden Rock, something ended up happening, and then he finds out that it was Kami Jim that was, like, the spy. And during all that, he was basically making it just so that he shows that he was loyal and shit, and that there would be nothing to suspect.
Yeah, this is...
Put himself in the worst light.
Look, Rascal knew that there was a spy among us, alright?
Yeah, my god.
Whoa,
why do we always go back to this? Why is it always among us? We always go back to among us somehow. I swear to God, it's like, look, you remember how we talked about like the meme with everything turns to crab? Everything turns to either Last of Us or Among Us or several other things apparently. When we're talking,
what does that mean? That can mean anything. Well, that makes no sense. You can say that
makes perfect sense because we always talk about like I think of the main things. It's either The Last of Us that gets brought up at a consistent rate.
I have never brought it up at any point. Okay, but sorry.
Don't you fucking lie to me. That's a fucking lie, and you know it. God damn it. It's like part 2. Just and then subsequently. Okay, I'm not gonna bring all that shit up. Okay. I'll let the viewers bring justice to me.
I'm concerned. You're the one that keep bringing all this stuff up. I'm just trying to talk about this week's episode. You're the one that's talking about all these crazy things. Right? Right? Like, wait. You're just as forgetful as Daenerys about the ships. Right?
God, I swear to God, or it's Game of Thrones. You know what? Game of Thrones would have been a much more obvious thing to pick. God damn it. Fuck me.
So by the way. Okay, so I figured it out. Yeah. It turns out that Rascal, yeah. It turns out that maybe they should have sent someone to investigate the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Suzume was there.
Especially because like Gira doesn't even like fully commit to killing him, which Rascal does say.
Look, I thought Gira was like, yeah, no, look. I think Gira's reason. Oh, I don't have to give him a fatal wound, right? He'll just die from the fall, right?
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what happened with him, and he actually almost.
It's like this. Like, look. I don't have to stage a fire. I don't have to stage a fire in the house. If you drink the poison instead, right? By the way, hey, don't drink that. Don't drink that cup of water. By the way.
I literally just drank water. I don't like where this is going, Austin. I really don't like where this is going.
Boy.
Should I expect something within the next few hours?
Hey, your smoke detectors worked, right?
I have to replace mine if that's what you're talking about.
Hey, always keep a glass of water. You never know when a house fire can happen, right? That glass of water.
What is a glass of water going to do with a house fire, dude? What is that going to actually do? Okay, yeah, sure. I don't think it will, but alright, you go off, I guess. No, but yeah, I mean, Suzume basically is after he falls off from the cliff, she comes along with the tranquilizer, I think it was.
With the fake poison. Tranquilizer.
The fake poison, right? Yeah. And so, there we do get like what I really like is just seeing like an actual like interaction between or like a genuine interaction between Rascal and Suzume, which was really kind of nice to see. I don't know, it's just
right? Yeah, the fact that she's not being threatened, right? Right, like she's actually, right?
Like there's like a good like modicum of trust and everything, and it looks like there's actually a thing going on between the two, that kind of thing. So right. That was kind of nice.
And then Doug Dimabuk having wings. that are just in the shape of human hands is freaking me out.
I wanted Rascal to be basically
I'm
a
so
villain,
fucking
right?
terrified
Because
of
I
this
like
shit.
it when they
This shit is so
I've
fucking
seen this trope a
scary.
lot where like there's like a guy who pretends to be evil but is
Right,
actually
exactly.
good. So
Yep,
like I
yep,
can
yep.
kind of see where this
Oh
was
wait,
going
I
from
might have
like the
misclicked something.
get-go.
Don't worry about it.
But
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
like again, the story is
Uh-huh.
told really well. So again, I don't
Yeah.
mind the trope.
Yep.
I still kind of would have liked
Yep.
if it went a different
Yep.
direction. But like the
Exactly.
thing is, it's still a good trope to have. And
Yeah.
so
Boy, I definitely did not misclick all of a sudden. You
yeah,
know.
Don't worry about it. I knew you were here the whole time. But
I
yeah,
was always here. I was just telling you too about how Doug Dimabug having wings in the shape of human hands is scaring the shit out of me. I don't like that. It's real fucking weird.
Like,
It's so
no, I
fucking.
mean,
This shit comes out of nowhere.
yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. I don't like it either, but this guy literally does whatever the fuck he wants.
It's not that. I think it's just this design comes out of nowhere. It's not like Doug Dimabug is like some weird fucking biblically accurate representation of an angel, right? Like if it was like that, right, I would have been fine. But the fact that he's a bug, right? I was expecting like bug wings or some shit like that. But the fact that it's just two hands, it's just really random, you know, right? It makes like no sense. Right, for him to have...
I mean, the thing is, and I get where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is like this is like a guy who can literally do whatever the fuck he wants. Like he can literally like recreate and destroy universes at will. He's just the only reason he doesn't is because he's fucking lazy about it. And so like, it's the fact that he can do that. I'm like, weird, but tracks. I would very much prefer if you never did that, but you go off, I guess, because I literally can't stop you. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
That it's whatever with me. I'm just like, okay, let's move forward from it. Also, this man literally just summoned an entire fucking meteor to like fucking kill Rascal with, and literally Gira like a second afterwards just slashes at the meteor and destroys the fuck out of it. Like it's fucking crazy to me. Like the fucking like I don't like what was like. How powerful were they when they were just in their suits? I don't think they've like ever destroyed a meteor before.
No, I don't think they've ever gone as something as a meteor before.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. It's just like, well, the thing is, to be fair to like to the show, they don't really care about power scaling like that, honestly.
Right.
So like, but it's just like, wild stuff is happening in this show. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I appreciate it. I'm just like, god damn it, I wish I could keep like track of how strong these people are. But yeah, I mean like he destroys the meteor and everything, and
yeah.
He does get caught by Doug Dimabug, and he's literally.
Oh yeah, then he immediately starts bitch slapping him.
Yes,
right?
exactly. He literally just grabs him by the collar and just keeps on bitch slapping. It's like, why won't you fucking die? And then Gira is just basically, bitch, you made me, and it's just like basically just keeps striking at him with his fucking sword.
Right, when it's resolved, right?
Yeah, for sure. And
he's
so,
like, oh man, this is all you know, right? Yeah.
It's like, why did you make me do this? But yeah, I mean, basically they're fighting and everything. But Rascal is basically getting, he's getting into himself a little bit, where he's just like, look, I need you to be a true king, so I need you to do just one final thing, and so that you can be the king I need you to be, that kind of thing. And as soon as he starts approaching Doug Dimabug, this man literally just was like, I don't know what to call these. Like to me, like they're like swords.
He does a Gate of Babylon, right?
No, yeah, like a Gate of Babylon, but like, are they swords or what? Because that's what's confusing to me. Like,
yeah, I thought they were swords as well until the camera pans over one of them, right, for a shot. It shows that they're like blades, right? Like it's like a four. It's like if you were to put two knives intersecting. Right?
Yeah.
Right, from the blade up?
Yeah. Like, the thing is...
Are they drills or what? I'm not
sure. I still think they're supposed to be swords. They're just very uniquely designed swords. I don't hate the design. Hey, look,
that's the thing. That's the thing about humans. We don't understand the concept of what a biblically accurate angel sword looks like, alright?
Yeah, we've never seen a biblically accurate sword yet, so once that comes out, then we'll know for sure. Well, look, guys, when the Rapture happens, don't worry, we'll be the first podcast out discussing tokusatsu during the Rapture, so we'll let you know how that looks in comparison, okay? Don't worry. But
hey, look, when the Rapture happens, hey, look, hey, just look for me and William. We'll still be here, right? We won't leave. That's the thing about us. Right? Like, look, we'll survive, right? Well, we will remain on Earth, because that's what survivors do, right? We stay behind during the rapture, right? That's the good thing, right? We're the ones to stay behind, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. We'll stay behind and we'll witness the literal hell on Earth. Yeah, no problem. But no, also like it's also because like the fact that he kind of tosses like a paper airplane just kind of like confused me. Also, the fact that like when he tosses, I'm just gonna call it a blade until they say otherwise. But like when he tosses that blade at like fucking Rascal, I'm not gonna like. For one, I was like, oh fuck, my boy's gonna die. And two, that explosion looks sick as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but it's because like I don't recall ever them using explosions in such a way like that, where it's just kind of used to imply like the destructive power of a weapon before. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen a lot of other shit, so I could be wrong on that. But at least in terms of like Power Rangers and Sentai and stuff, I just want to say like that move that like that happened to fucking Rascal. As despite the fact that this man was basically dead as a doornail at this point, looks sick as fuck. I like that shot a lot. Just the fact that like they did like the side view, the back view, and the front view just to show like the destructive power of like fucking Doug Dimblebug tossing a paper airplane at a fucking Rascal. Fucking sick as shit. Anyway, but Rascal is basically taking is out for the count at this point, and so tosses the sword. And so, Doug Dimblebug was like, it ain't gonna do shit to me. I'm just gonna fucking slap it up in the air. And then Rascal was like, but that was all part of my plan. I've already won Monopoly, Doug Dimblebug, and now you're gonna be foreclosed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so basically Gira is coming in to basically steal all of Doug Dimblebug's real estate until, I guess, Doug Dimblebug throws up a goddamn fucking shield. Basically can do whatever the fuck he wants. But again, Rascal is still, like, working hard to fucking end this motherfucker. And stabs him in the back so he doesn't go anywhere. But I mean, this is basically like the climactic final showdown between assuming hard to say.
Look, well, there's still 8 episodes left, right? Yeah, right.
God,
I just love how Rascal just swiped the sword, right? When Doug Dimblebug just swat the sword out the way.
Yeah.
Man, it's a nice sword, idiot. Nice sword.
Yeah, exactly. Gira comes and is like, yeah, it is a nice sword. Would you like to see it up close? And they this is basically them shouting out their resolves about how like they're gonna go ahead and take him down and everything. And there was also a nice shot where you kind of see Gira in his suit and then Gira himself like side by side. Which I really like.
Going back to what I think there's a lot of good shots in this episode, and I think the last 2 episodes has been a lot of good shots in general, right?
No, yeah, by the way, for sure.
They announced the scale version of the King-Ohger caliber, by the way.
Let me see this. Oh shit! Hold on. How much is this right now?
Don't look the price.
Oh my god!
Yep. Hey, well, yep.
Hold on. How long do pre-orders stay open?
So the problem with P Bandai, right? It's either until the pre-order period's over or until they're sold out, right?
Oh, so I might want to jump on this actually. Shit.
Right, because the problem is P Bandai doesn't really do a second run unless the item proves itself to be so popular enough, right?
Right. So unless it's like demand overcomes supply to the point where like, well, they want
right, like pretty much every single P Bandai product is always just FOMO. That's it. That's the problem with P. That's why I fucking hate buying shit from P Bandai. So much because they're like right. It's not like if they were to do open a pre-order period, be like, yeah, hey, by the way, and then at the end of they're like, all right, we got this many order, we'll put in this, right? They have like a set amount that they only ever do with each period, like. Right, but yeah, but just let you know, the King, and you know what the worst part is, this shit doesn't come out till November.
Yeah, so I noticed.
Yeah, it doesn't
Honestly,
come until November next year. What the fuck?
that's annoying to me. God,
Yeah.
but
But the
hold
problem
on.
is, right? If the
Uh-huh.
problem is, would you want the King-Ohger caliber, or would you rather want the caliber 0, right?
Honestly, I would just want the caliber 0. To be honest with you.
Yeah, right. I think like I'm legitimately debating about picking this up as well, right? Because I got Christmas money.
Yeah, yeah,
I got a good amount of Christmas money. All right. I'm not
yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
the amount, but I'm gonna say there are 3 zeros, and you can put those 3 zeros wherever you want.
Oh,
Right?
okay. Wow. All right. No, yeah, that's for sure good. But the thing is, like I can't like they haven't announced it, and unless they do,
Oh
then
no, those ones they don't announce this shit early. The problem would also be right. As soon as they announced. Be Bandai does not announce stuff early in advance for people, right? They said they put the announcement out yesterday, and they said, by the way, pre-orders open tonight. The pre-order opens after this tweet goes live. The pre-orders are now open. Like they don't tell people in advance. They just say, oh yeah, it's up.
oh
Better
my
get it now.
god, that's
There's like
annoying
no.
as shit.
It's
Jeez, man, the
But yeah,
fuck.
but there you go. King-Ohger Caliber. It's on pre-order right now. Right?
All right, well that's good to know, I suppose. What? This is oh, that's why. I'm actually putting it in my cart right now.
Are you actually picking up the King-Ohger Caliber right now?
Look, the thing is, I'll cancel it if they announce like the 0 version, like a scale model version of it. But the thing is, if
Mm-hmm.
they like, I can't guarantee it. I can't.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's see how much if I were to get it from my site. Hold on. Don't put it in your card yet. I'll see if I can actually get it for you for cheaper. Uh, Oh, hey, unput your card out. Unput your card out. Let me
All right, I'll just head
oh,
back and then just take it out.
hold on. Oh.
Ooh.
I might disappear for a second, as you know, right? Because it's hard. It's hard for me to travel from America to Japan, right? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah. Hey, man. Hey, boy. Out of Japan looks amazing right now. By the way,
Yeah.
for me to be on the P Bandai Japan website,
Oh wait, what about it?
I'm on the. Let me see if it's cheaper for me to get. If it's actually cheaper for you to get from that site. We're not gonna say the name of the site, obviously, but
Right, right.
I'll say how much is cheap. How much cheaper it is for me to get. Peep. Let's see. Fuck this mouse. I don't have access to a mouse pad. I did not bring a mouse pad with me as I travel. So I'm just using this bed right now. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. How much cheaper it is for me to get? Oh wait, is it actually the same retail price? How much is this in freedom money? Uh, let's see. It's about $156 for me to get.
Oh
But that's without
shit.
shipping in. Let me realistically see how much. So let's see.
I mean, if you're
How
gonna
much?
get it, I'll just send you the money to pay it back later, dude. Like I will legit do that.
Yeah, let me see how much it would actually this would probably cost me to get. Let's see. So that I think I think after me. Let's see. So let's see, 15 plus this. So 170. I think let's see. I think I mean, I think if I were to get this, I would probably have to, from my sources, it will probably be like 20, 30 dollars cheaper, right? Depending on, you know, if you want me to get this from my contact.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I'll take the $30 cheaper option for sure.
All right. I'll look into this. I'll let you know. I'll contact my
Cool,
contact
cool,
tonight
cool, cool.
and to look into this for you. But yeah, say hey, we're talking about something, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Holy shit. Um, yeah, they defeat Doug
Yeah,
Dimmerbug or
they
heavy
damage Doug.
quotations.
Yeah, they damage. Yeah, his brain starts lighting up. It's scary. I hate it. I hate the fact that ever since we found out that the real Doug Dimmerbug is not the body, but like the thing in the head. right? It gets me,
Yeah,
right?
but that's also the thing because right after they kind of defeat him, right, and Gira is blocking Rascal from the explosion that's going to happen and everything. Um, they had that like brief image of like I guess like the what he actually is on the inside of his
Yeah, the
helmet, that
little,
kind of thing.
yeah, the little bug, the little larval bug thingy, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's just like at that point, I'm kind of wondering, are they saying that he survived, but and it was only the wire
I
that
mean,
was
I
destroyed?
think it's 100% that's what's going on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
But anyway,
just
yeah,
like,
Rascal succumbs to it, and he looks like he's gonna die. He's about to die, right?
I mean, he is about to die. That's the thing.
But don't worry, the King-Ohgers are here, right? They're here. Everyone here is contribute, right? What is it? Himeno has the best medicine, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yama
Uh-huh.
has artificial body parts, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Jeremy is gonna stop the bleeding. Babowski says, I will carry you myself, right? To fucking not tofu. Fuck, what's Himeno's country's name again?
Ishibana.
Ishibana, and Rita's like, okay, I'll come along too. I love how Rita has nothing to contribute to this moment, right? Like you see,
Yeah.
all the members are all saying something like in relation to Rascal, right? To like helping him, right? And Rita's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, she's just basically like, I'm here for moral support, and yeah, that's basically why she's
it's
here.
so funny. I can't get over like everyone that says something impactful, meaningful to say Rascal is like, and she's like, I'm here because of contract obligations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it is a nice moment, I will say. Like everybody coming together. Also, the fact I kind of skipped over it a little bit, but like there's also like that moment between Rascal and Gira where they basically kind of like he's like you need to be the best king, okay? Fucking do it, Gira. Swear it. It's like don't worry, I won't waste all you've done for our kingdom and stuff. And then he succumbs to his wounds. I will say though, like the flashbacks like between their younger selves and like when they're older,
Mm,
really nice
right.
parallels. And also I'm pretty sure we're gonna see what that like past moment is going to be in the next episode for sure. So I'm very excited to see
Yeah,
that.
I'm really glad that we're actually resolving this Rascal stuff. Right? Oh yeah, like, hey, look. Just because Rascal is a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, and so basically, I mean, that's basically the episode. Everybody comes together. Everyone now knows how Rascal actually is. Like, he's
Yeah.
actually a good person. He's basically Babowski, but like 10 times more committed to the role, if anything. And
Mm-hmm.
just watching them come together to then acknowledging his efforts and everything was actually a really nice moment. So like, but it basically ends there, and then we're not gonna see
Yeah.
the full backstory
Yeah,
until the
and
next episode.
I guess. Well, I'm not sure. I guess next week's episode is more flashbacks. Is that what's going on? I'm not really sure.
It's gonna be more flashbacks for sure because it's like we're going back to 17 years ago to basically see because I know we're gonna from what I'm seeing we're definitely gonna know what happened with Gear and why he doesn't remember shit.
Mm.
We're gonna see what happened to the previous king and why the fear of the gods ended up happening for sure because I feel like those are like the three things that have got to like be explained for sure because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise I think everything else has been explained for the most part. Um, Unless I'm forgetting something very specific. But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if
yeah,
anything,
yeah.
it's just
Overall,
backstory for
I think
sure.
this episode was insane. We've been saying a lot for a lot of reasons, but I think this is definitely one of my favorite episodes. This is probably top three, if anything, for me right now, right, in terms of an
Yeah,
episode count,
yeah. If anything, I still
right?
think Bobowski's like backstory episode was still
Oh
like
yeah,
top tier best episode for sure.
right. But yeah, I think this episode is definitely within the top three of King Ohger episods, right? And like the best
Yeah.
part about like the flashbacks in the episode didn't feel like they were unneeded, like these flashbacks
No, yeah, for
actually
sure.
matter, right? Like or at least I mean, because you were talking about how there were clips, so like I didn't feel that they were clips. I think yeah, there were clips, but they were clips that actually explained the part and just wasn't random board. We need to fill out time. Quickly put in some clips, right?
Oh no, like I understand it. Even then, like when I was saying it, I wasn't saying like it was like that bad or anything. It's just like I know it's going through another perspective of Rascal. Personally, for me, if I would have just liked it if it was just like scenes that were filmed through Rascal's perspective rather than us being told of his perspective on things on scenes that we've already seen. That's
Right.
basically my main complaint about that. But even then, like it's like that would have been like perfect for me if they did that. But it's fine that they did it. I mean, the way they did it is like there's no real issue with it really. I'm just being a little nitpicking. Would have been like this would have been good if they had like added some original spins on that on the previous scenes, refilmed scenes or like something like that, that kind of thing. But it again, it's not a real complaint. It's just something I would have liked to have had.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoy this episode. Right.
No, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
Top tier
Atheist,
episode.
you want to say about this week's episode? The fact that it's good.
Um, don't manifest ghost hands behind your back. That's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Look. Hey. Look. Hey. Look. Hey. Look. 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 If you think that was scary, read the Bible.
We have biblically accurate angels in there. That shit will horrify you. Don't worry.
All right. That's it. Are we done?
All right. Well, yeah, we'll see you in the Rapture.
All right. All right. Yeah. Sure. Hey. Stay tuned next week. We'll record this episode live during the Rapture.
Oh, glad to know that the Rapture has a set date. Finally,
Yeah.
we've been waiting for eons.
Spoiler for the audience, by the way. All right, that's it. We're done. All right. That's this week's episode. Okay, thanks. Bye. So I'm currently not home, right? I'm currently out visiting family for the New Year's, right? Right?
Right.
Right. Yeah. So I had to drive up here. I'm not gonna say where I drove. I'm gonna let you know it is an hour away from wherever I live, right? So you know where I live, right? I drove northwest up, right? I think that should give you a good direction of where I had to drive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah, and here's the thing, Will. I hate driving. Driving really fucking sucks, right? I'm not a bad driver or anything, or right, by stereotype. I just don't like driving, right?
Right, yeah.
Right, because if you think about whenever
drivers here.
Yeah, right, like everything's a death machine, right? But but it's more the fact that I realized that as I got older, right? Like I had to learn how to, I had to start driving, right? Because I have work and I have jobs and I have errands, right?
Right.
And all that shit to do, right? And it got real annoying, right, for me to do, right? Because before, back then I would have to ask some mutual friends of ours, like, hey, I need to go to this location, I really need to go to do some stuff, right? But then at some point I realized, man. But then at some point, wait, I have to start going to this location instead, and I realized, man, I can't just keep asking everyone every week to drive me for me to do my business, for me to do my work business, right? So I had to start doing driving. It's really annoying, right? So back to what I was trying to back to my main point, right? Of where this bit was leading towards, right? Boy, man, hey, driving at night is the best, right? If you think about it, right? I like drive, right? Usually whenever I drive, I always drive at night just to make it easier, right? There's no other cars on the road, right? Especially at night.
No,
when you're
yeah. You deal with like basically nobody on the road and
yeah. But you know the worst part is when you're driving at night and you look at your mirror and you see a bunch of cars approaching you. Right? Like when you drive on the open road at night, you expect to only see like one or two cars, like every so and now and then. But I really hate when I drive and I look at behind my mirror and I see like 5 cars just driving past. I'm like, man, where the fuck are these cars going? It's 1 a.m. Where the fuck are you going? Why are there like 5 of you in a group just happen to be getting, and these 5 cars aren't related to each other. They're just 5 random cars that also just happen to be driving at 1 a.m. in the morning, on the same stretch of road, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Right? What's wrong with these cars?
I mean, you could always just like drive over to one of them and say, "Hey, where are you going?" See how that works out for you.
Oh, just yell out my, just roll down my window, be like, hey, where are you guys driving to? It's 1 a.m.
No. What you gotta do is basically turn on your high beams, right, and then like flash one of the cars behind, behind them, race up to them, pull the window down, call them an asshole, and also, what are you doing out here, and then just drive off. That's the Maryland way. That's the Maryland way.
But the problem is, William. But the problem with doing that is that this road is one long road. We're on this road for like the next 10 miles.
Then you can have a conversation for the next 10 miles. What have you? Just keep driving at the same speed. Just keep right next to each other and build up traffic right behind you.
Hey, what are you listening to on the radio? I'm listening to a podcast right now. You listen to podcasts?
Yeah.
You listen to podcasts?
If anything, you're not even saying this. You have to yell at the other person while you're driving.
Hey, you should check out me and my friends' podcast that we do every week. It's unhinged. Me and my friends do an unhinged podcast, right?
Yeah, it's as unhinged as this conversation we're having right now. Why aren't you listening to it? Go ahead. Here's the name of the channel. Go listen to it right now. Give me views. Give me ad money right now.
Yeah. Hey, look. You know what they say? That's the thing about the modern age. People love driving and being on their phone all at once, right?
Yeah. I mean, everyone does it, So why don't, go ahead, jump on board if you haven't done it already.
Yeah. Also, it was raining last night, it's been raining a lot over the last few weeks. I don't know if you noticed this. That's really weird, right?
No, yeah, I know. It's been raining all day yesterday and today, dude. It's like fucking wild to me.
It's crazy that right. That's been raining that much. Like, it was raining on Christmas as well for us, right?
Yeah, I think it's basically because of how warm the Earth is now. It's just like
what do you mean? Wait, if the Earth is warm, why is it cold? That makes no sense.
Okay. You know what's gonna suck? Because apparently tomorrow it's gonna be like 57 degrees, dude.
Oh really? Is it gonna be nice tomorrow?
Yeah, it's gonna be like 60 degrees when in all honesty, it really shouldn't be. Weather makes no sense anymore. It doesn't, none of it does.
I mean, to be fair, we do live in Maryland where we do have the most unhinged weather out of any state, right?
Yeah, I guess so, but it's just like at the very least, I used to expect snow every December, but now it's just like rain and it's warm, and I'm like, why? Like, holy shit, dude! Like, it's fucking insane.
I mean, it got it flurry like this month, right?
I think it did. We had snow at some point, but the thing is,
yeah, we had I remember because I woke up at 8 a.m. right? I woke up at 8 a.m. to use the bathroom. I looked out the window. Oh wow, it's snowing. I used the bathroom, went back. I woke up and all the snow melted. I was like, damn, I missed the snow.
Honestly, yeah. So wait, where are we? We're not even. We're probably in actual fall right now. If I'm looking at this thing, we're probably in actual fall. Winter hasn't come by yet.
That is true. That is, man. Hey, but yeah, that's just what I was saying. Back to So I love when we got to this whole weather bit, right? This original bit was just about me driving.
Yeah, I mean, this is how things go all the time, dude.
No, this is what you call a good bit, right? When the bit transitions to another good bit, right? And right when we're not focusing on unhinged rants, right?
Dude, all of our bits are unhinged rants. What are you talking about?
I don't know. We had some good ones.
Literally, one of the things that you keep referencing back to is my unhinged rant about Last of Us Part 2. You always reference
what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, that's we have never talked about The Last of Us Part 2 during the ending, I don't know what you're talking about. These bits, these endings exist in an alternate universe, all right? Whatever happens in here does not affect the main continuity, all right? This is what you call an exponential side media, all right? That you have to listen to watch to understand, right?
Jeez, oh my god. Let's not get into side media. I literally just got into a rant about that with Gotchard.
Wait, I don't know what side media. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you referencing something that happens in this week's episode?
Well,
because remember, these goes at the end,
Well, okay. I mean, look. Here's the thing. We've already recorded. Okay, behind the scenes, we already recorded Gotchard, so it tracks. It makes sense. There's still chronology. Okay, Austin. It's still in the timeline. It's just in a separate one. Okay. So
okay.
I'm making this worse for
myself. Man, I need soy sauce for this. All right. Hey, let's end this bit so I can go get some soy sauce.